Hello? Chat room? It is I. I'm back. I'm home. Hi, how's it going? Hey, what's going on, gang? Dude, it's been about 7 days. It's been a whole week since the last stream. Me? Going gaga. I feel like it's been way too long. Man, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. I don't even know if I've got the right processes. It feels like it's been forever, right? Is anybody else feeling that way? Like, dude, it feels like I haven't been alive for like a month. A horrible feeling, by the way. I've noticed that after 2 days of not streaming, I get withdrawals. I start talking to chat rooms that are not in the room with me. And like, like making myself a bowl of cereal. Should I add a little bit more milk? What do you guys think? I say to the wall. And then the wall responds by screaming. It's a weird feeling and I don't like it. Dude, oh my God, so many of you are subbing. Hang on, whoa. Listen, whoa. I'm not in the zone. I need to get in the zone, okay? 50 consecutive streak, dude, holy God. That's gotta be everyone since they added the feature. That's insane. Okay, before we begin, I want to thank you guys for subbing because that is awesome. You know, I walk in the door and you're like, hey, look at me, I'm the guy. I really appreciate that. First one was Harmonia for now half a year. Me, gone gaga. And then my boy Jaws. I have a lot to tell you guys about Jaws in this stream, I'll let you know. For 26 months, I haven't even been streaming that long. Vidar at 18 months, dude. I'm really glad I've been able to spend these 18 with you because Arar, you've got to be one of the funniest people I've ever met. But me, go gaga. Yeah, okay, buddy. Sorry, I just threw up in the mic. Me, go gaga. You, me, go gaga. You get me? And then immediately after all of that is King Rascal, now hitting 4 months. That's crazy. Have you really been here for 4 months? That's weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna preface this entire show with one important factor feature, okay? I haven't done anything stream related in now an entire week, and if you know me, that means that I'm entirely reset. I'm a newborn baby bird that's just been shit out of the cloaca. Like this is all new. This is brand new for me. This is my very first one, okay? So I'm a new streamer, and you guys know, don't do that. No, don't me. I hate when you me. I am a brand new streamer, okay? This is my very first episode, okay? So you guys gotta be nice, all right? You gotta treat me like a princess, okay? You understand? That's the way we do things. You always have a Discord of people you can talk to so you can manage your withdrawals. Just don't ride your chair. That's not real. You can't prove that. That's not real. And I didn't read that and nobody heard it. Supposedly, there is lost footage that exists of me riding a chair, okay? I don't know if that's true or not. Well, before I begin anything, I do need to ask you guys, how's your week been? I said before I left streaming, I really hope you guys don't forget me. TBH, I felt that the entire time. I was like, oh God, this is it. They're going to forget me, and then I'm going to go live and be like, who the hell is that guy? And then they're going to be like desensitized, so they're going to see me, and they're going to be disgusted and horrified. Those were my real fears. But you stupid fucker, remember, does it? Do you really? I hate you guys so much. You remember the dumbest stuff. It's been hot, stormy, goodish, and warm. You guys are so stupid. Me? Gongaga. Well, actually, since you didn't ask, I'm doing very well. I had some friends over this past week that I decided to spend some time with and kind of like get into the zone with, instead of putting them like in an odd side room and then streaming with them in the room. Doesn't that seem weird? Like, I feel like I shouldn't do that. I feel like it would be a really bad idea to stream with friends over, so I chose not to. And that has left me feeling very empty inside. I don't even know what to say. So here's the plan. I'm going to just do what I normally do. I am going to give you guys a couple of updates, a story, a few things that I don't want to show you, and then a couple of specific thank yous. There's a couple of people in here that I need to thank. And then we are going to do what I believe has never been done before. I am going to turn my very father into a meatloaf. Do you understand? That is my plan. That is today's objective. And that is my mission. No, don't me. No. Do you understand? I want you guys to go, yeah, whoa, that sounds like it's a fun idea. And then, and then you all say, oh, 7 to my dad. That's what we're going to do today, okay? I'm chugging my human energy, and then we're doing this thing. No, look, there you go. That's a good one. No, I'm not doing your dad. No, I'm not doing your dad. I'm not doing your dad. That's not what I'm doing. That's not what this is. Why not? Mods ban everybody. Go ahead and get everybody banned for today. This is actually going to be a YouTube video. What the fuck? The meatloaf or the meatloaf? Earlier, somebody said meat load on accident. Okay, that's a lie. I said it. I accidentally said meat load earlier today in my notes when I was writing up everything for the stream. And the entire thing was very different under the context that I was turning my dad into a meat load. And I didn't like it. So I fixed that typo for the very first time ever. Usually I leave those. This time I fixed it. I am going to start to show off with the only way I know how. The reintroduction of my soul. All right? And if you're ready for my violent, slightly odd looking, confusing, and very, very particular soul to make its return, let me hear you say, all the way from wherever you are, no, not meat load, no. Let me hear you say, show me the meat load. I'm doing a little dance. You can't see it though. Am I wearing pants? I am. Here we go. It's time, everybody. Wait. I wasn't ready. Hey, what's going on? I'm back. Here I am. It's been a whole week, and I don't look any different. VOD watchers did not get any experience just now. It was exactly the same for them, so sorry about that. Sorry, guys. Hi. Chat room. My dad's first line is, hey, that's my meat load. Okay, creepy. That's good. That's good. Thanks, Dad, for instantly killing my whole vibe. That's good. How am I going to fucking recover from that? You suck, dude. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Today I am cooking, which I don't do on the show ever. At some point, I stopped cooking. Today, cooking's back on the menu. And if you don't know, it was Father's Day yesterday. My dad lives very, very, very far away from me. So I wanted to honor and respect my dad by doing something very, very specific. Okay? Check this out. This is my dad. That's him. The only feature you can probably make out is that he's bald. That's right. That's my dad. Today, to honor my dad for Father's Day, I am going to be making him into a meatloaf using his favorite foods. I've collected a list of my dad's very favorites, and with that list, I will construct a meatloaf in his honor, one that I believe will represent my father better than any artistic image has ever done before. Better than even this picture. Yes, there are 12 or 10 cereals there. That is because I don't have enough room to put them all away from the cereal stream, okay? So ignore them. They're decoration, all right? It's a kitchen. Deal with it. This is probably also going to be more of a let's catch back up stream because I don't know if you've ever made meatloaf, but you'll see why. Okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, chat room, how much do you like meatloaf? I'm going to put the mic next to my dad. Holy shit. 10? What the fuck? Okay. Don't mind that my apron is already dirty. I use it off stream, okay? Whatever. Never had it? Dude, no way. 6, maybe 7. Is that so, E-boy number 25? It's interesting. It's very interesting. Okay. Mic check. Did you hear that? Let's see. I mean, I don't really need this photo of my dad. I'm going to use this as a reference later on, okay? Maybe I should clarify. I'm not going to like grind my dad into meat and then cook him and eat him. I am going to make a meatloaf in the shape of my dad. Is that clear? Was anybody who came in the... Okay, if a singular person just came in the stream today expecting to watch my dad get ground up into like roast beef and then like turned into a meatloaf, if anybody was expecting that, raise your hand. My mom said that sounds fun. Okay, mods, write their names down. Don't ban them, just write them down. Just want to keep my eyes on them. Okay, that's fair. Fair. I'm going to give you guys a choice. I'm going to give you an option. This is only up to you. Do you want to see what I have hidden behind door number 1, or do you wish to hear what I did over this past week? It is entirely up to you. You have door number 1 or story time. It's entirely up to you. Door number 2, it's not even close. Put the fries in the bag. Cook boy, I'm gonna put my foot in your mouth. Dickhead. We're doing story time. Shut up, I don't like that. I don't like when you guys talk like that. Okay, story time. I don't know if you know this. I haven't streamed in a week. There's a reason for that. I had a couple of friends come over. Now, I am gonna be honest with you. One of such friends is somebody that's very, very dear to me, and the other person was somebody I'd never met before. That can create quite an odd dynamic. I had a friend fly in from Australia, or he's kind of visiting the States, but his route is Australia. And then the other person was my best friend, Jaws, who I was very excited to see. He came to hang out alongside our other buddy. We tried to do everything that you can do as friends, and I might admit that I believe we had the core perfect friend experience, okay? We did everything you could ever want to do. But there are like 2 specific things that I want to tell you about that you can't tell anybody else. So before I tell you what we did, I need you to swear on your pinky toes, and you better do it in front of me. Swear on your pinky toes that you're not going to tell anyone. Deal? Deal or no deal? Don't does it to me. Don't does it at all. Pinky toes or nothing. Okay. Okay. Me? Con gaga. Swears it. I fucking hate this chat. Okay. Okay. So, on Friday night, we wanted to honor my dad. I don't know if you know this about my dad. He is a very avid golfer, and that's been like a big part of my upbringing. Despite the fact that I've never mentioned it, it is a thing that is like part of my life. You know what I mean? My dad loves golf, so we were like, oh, let's take all of our buddies. We're gonna go golf because it's gonna be fun. And it was fun. We played kind of like in the dark. Mosquitoes attacked us. We drifted golf carts through the mud. I taught everybody how to be the most annoying golfer possible while also having as much fun as possible. And it was a blast. We ended up with like 4,000 mosquito bites. And also, Jaws has never golfed before in his entire life. He was fucking killing it. Like, he was just crushing it. I taught him how to golf in like 1 sentence, which shouldn't have worked, but it worked anyway. I said, hey dude, when you're looking down at the ball, poop it and scoop it. Well, for a while there, he was only pooping it. He pooped it a lot. He kept pooping and pooping and pooping. But at one point, something randomly clicked, and the dude just started pooping and scooping. And he was incredible. And it was like the most fun ever, and it was like exciting, and we were cheering each other on, but it was getting really dark and it was getting really late. We go back to the clubhouse at the end of this night, and we are about to walk in the doors. And everybody wanted to get a drink, and just eat some food from whatever they had there. They all walk in front of me. And like a lightning bolt from Zeus above, an idea struck me. What if instead of getting a little drinky drink from this bar, what if I take everybody home and we get high and eat pizza and watch reality TV shows while playing board games? I can think of no better way to honor my own father than to do as he would have done himself. Buddy. Oh, shit. So I walk in the door. Listen, everybody's like standing in front of me, like looking up at the menu, and I walk in there like Johnny Big Dick. I'm like, I got an idea. They were all in on it. They said, awesome, let's go. Let's do this, right? We go back home, and we started ordering our pizza. We got a Supreme and a pepperoni. The cold stuff is still in the fridge. Jaws said he would eat it. He didn't. But we got a Supreme. We got a little peppy action. And then we also got the crazy bread, because Maya only eats crazy bread. She won't eat any of the other stuff. And then also we got some of the cheesy bread, okay? Chat room, I'm going to ask you a question that you don't have to answer. In fact, you can answer with like a color, okay? A color indicator. Have any of you guys ever been doinked out a little bit, if you know what I mean? Little, you know, little in the zone? Okay. It's okay. It's okay. If you haven't, don't feel like you're missing out. If you have, don't feel like you need to overshare. I'm just getting a temperature check, okay? It's just a temp. Lots of greens. That's what I was looking for. Well, I'm going to teach you a little something, all right? You're here with Uncle Arar, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the world. If you ever take... What are we doing? We are going to grind up my father and turn him into a meatloaf. And right now I'm talking about taking drugs. So I would... Listen, if you don't want to fucking watch, dude, I'm sorry. It's very fair. It's probably a bad time for you. It's okay. If you ever have the opportunity to take an edible, and you do, I'm just gonna cut to the chase here. Set like a 30-minute timer. Just early game. Set a 30-minute timer. Doesn't matter how much, doesn't matter when, first time, 1000th time, set a 30-minute timer. Just go ahead and try. Just try it, see what happens next, all right? I have provided for my friends. We were about to order this pizza, and everybody comes to me. I give everybody half a serving, okay? Half a serving is enough for everyone. Half a serving is enough for everyone. Catch that. Everyone in the room, half serving's enough, okay? That's enough, just for you to know. Is it recommended to turn dads into meatloaf? Only if you love them. Pristine. Also, hi, Pristine. I feel like we haven't talked in a while. I miss the dinosaurs. Pristine, I have an item in my house right now that is gonna fuck you up, okay? Someday, when I find you and I beat you with it, all right? And I'm gonna show it today on stream. So all of my friends have now decided, with respect for themselves, and you guys will see in a minute. Just shut up and listen to the story. All of my friends have decided to partake in my adventure that I've offered unto them. Half of a snack, we'll call it. We're gonna call this a snack, because I don't like talking about this, I feel guilty. Half a snack, that's what I offered every single person. That is more than enough for every single person in the room. How many servings is enough servings, King Arar, if you catch my drift? Half of one, dude. Half of one. Am I getting robbed right now? What is, I'm getting robbed in the chat. Mods, eliminate that person. Use a gun. Oh, God, I got the guy. Sorry about that. So everybody takes their half servings. We order the Little Caesars. The pizza arrives. I told Jaws first, set a timer for 30 minutes. His timer goes off. The pizza's in front of us. His timer goes off. Everybody's taking a bit of a half here, okay? Myself included. Okay? So Jaws looks at me, and he does what you would expect. He goes, I'm not feeling anything, dude. I think I should take more. Now, I will admit to something. Jaws is a taller man than I. So there's a chance, right? There's a chance. But you know who isn't a taller man than I? Miss Maya, who is not. She is a small woman. And she told me she wasn't feeling anything either. I said, okay, guys. You're not feeling anything at the 30-minute mark. What I didn't tell them is that the 35-minute mark is when everything activates. And I said, okay. Now, Kumi's a different story. She was already high. I could tell. I looked over at her. She was like, and like, yeah, okay, you're doing something weird. That's fine. She's in the zone. But Maya and Jaws said, yeah, these things are, they're not hitting. Nothing's hitting right now. I'm not feeling anything. I said, okay, guys, come on over. So I serve them up another half a serving, okay? They go back to eating their pizza. And I look over at Jaws, who, let's just consider, has just now doubled his dose. And he looks at me with like this fucking squinted side eye, and he goes, 5 minutes after taking double the dose. I don't know if you know what that means, but that means that Jaws is about to go on the best roller coaster of his life. Maya's one of those people that deny everything forever. So Maya was doinked. Maya was doinked pretty early on. You know how I could tell Maya was in the zone? Because she was sitting there eating breadsticks, And like the first 3 breadsticks, she was just getting right through. But then she gets on this 4th one, and I swear, she's just like a cow chewing cud. Like sitting in the chair like, forever. And I called her out on it. I was like, Maya, I know you're high. I know you're high because I can see that your ass is still chewing on that breadstick. And she turns to me, most lucid thing she'll say for the rest of the night, she goes, actually, they're just very chewy. I said, okay, Maya. Sure. So we've got a denier, we've got an amplifier, and we've got Kumi the clown next to me. From here forward, the night got really weird, okay? For some reason, there's this like slop television show called Love Island. How much money to drink the soap? This soap right here, $4 million. $40 million. We were watching this garbage slop called Love Island. Absolute nasty trash. How about 1,000 subs? Okay, well, wait. I know not to play that game. That would count. Yeah, I would do it, but I know better than to even entertain anybody that says that, so I'm not even talking about it. We're not talking about that. Love Island, if you want my honest opinion, is it's kind of like watching poop from a butt, okay? It's a little poop from a butt. But also, it was kind of entertaining in a weird way. It was oddly entertaining. And like, Kumi has been locked on this show. She has been watching it so much. So I watched a little bit. But now you have to imagine that we are several friends sitting around getting like stoned and watching garbage television while eating pizza. In my opinion, this is a very authentic friend experience, okay? Me, gongaga. Don't type that, you'll get me. I was like in the zone, and I feel like we were in a good spot. Well, the show started to blend into the background, and like suddenly, it became a background character to the events that were happening around us. I am not going to recount all of these tales because I think it's fair for you to find them throughout all of my friends' stories because they'll probably tell you. Now, I am what you call the chronicler of the doinked out buddies. I'm the guy that's going to remember it all. I'm the guy that's going to take a picture so that I get this story. I'm the guy that's going to record the very long monologue that your friend is doing because I know how funny this is going to be when we're waking up tomorrow. I know that this is going to be a good one. So I have on my phone, and I obviously cannot show you, I have like 5 videos of events, of things going on. One of which was like a 10-minute debate about the color of the wall in my house. We were all sitting there like eating our pizza, which we should have been done with like 35 minutes ago. And I look over at Jaws, and Jaws is sitting like this in the chair, okay? Don't look at my balls. He's sitting in the chair like this. And he's locked in, dude. Like, he's locked in. And Kumi looks over at him and says, "You just looking at the wall?" And he says, "It's green." But he seemed like scared about it. At one point in the evening, I was asked to go and grab a lamp that puts like a wavy light on the ceiling because, you know, that's what stoners do. You know what else I was asked to grab? A fucking ball pit. So I want you to imagine that we're sitting around in this little circle with like a wavy light above our head and a ball pit in front of us and pizza, and we're all like, like a bunch of clowns, right? But Jaws, in this moment, is staring at a wall. All of these fun things going on, and he's staring at a wall. Well, I knew something brilliant was about to come out of him. So I started recording on my phone. Well, the wavy light was blue. He stared at the wall, and he stared at the light, And we said, Jaws, what's going on? What's happening? What are you doing? He says, well, if you look at this wall, and then if you look at the light, it's blue. I said, yeah, yeah. He says, that one's green. I said, yeah, okay. And he spent 5 real minutes explaining to both Maya and Kumi why that wall was green. And I said, why are you telling us this? And he said, this is how I know I'm high, because that wall is green. And I said, the fact that you are looking at the color blue, and then that is like kind of green, and then you're looking at the color blue, and that's kind of green, that is the reason why you think you've just found the highest thing you've ever said. And he goes, yeah. So everybody is now thoroughly doinked. If that's not very clear, he is staring at a wall. Jaws is the starer. If I give you $5, will you what? I don't even know what you're saying to me, dude. No. He stared at that wall. So Jaws is a starer. He stares very, very clearly. He's just like a dialed-in starer. Maya could not stop laughing no matter what was being said. Kumi does this weird thing where she'll like go under the blankets and start fucking thrashing around like a fish. I don't know why she even does that, but she'll do that like violently, and it'll be like in moments of silence. We'll all be sitting quietly. Nothing's going on. And then absolute fucking mayhem erupts from next to me as she just starts freaking the fuck out. I don't know how to explain that either. There were so many times when, like, I felt like I was the only person that was even slightly on the rails. Then suddenly I can tell, like, phase 2 kicks in, because everything is ridiculously funny. I need to confess something to you guys, and anybody can attest to this. I think farts are funny. Okay? And I don't feel bad for saying that. However, when I am with my friends in my home and there's no cameras around, sometimes I will do a fucking handstand on my couch, aim my ass at Zeus, and fart into the heavens like a trumpet blaring to the gods. Is that true? Confirm or deny, friends in chat. That's a real thing that I fucking do. And imagine pulling that move on your high friends. I nearly killed 4 people in that moment. They all fell over on the ground, dying laughing. I don't know how you're gonna shit yourself. If I do that upside down, I'm not gonna shit myself. I'm gonna shit my ceiling. It was one of those moments that I don't know if I'm proud of or disturbed by. But those are the kinds of moments that I have. You know, and like generally speaking, it was a fairly smooth night. You know, we played a game about guessing different colors on a board, and for some reason, every hint we gave was some different affliction on Pikachu. Like if it was like slightly greenish yellow, it was leukemia Pikachu. If it was slightly more yellow, he was in remission. Yeah, we had a system, and that system was a little bunk. But what was really upsetting is how often it worked. I don't know if I should be proud of that or not. But all of this was to honor my dad, to celebrate what my dad was to me. He's still alive, but you know, it's funny to imagine that all of this was like an honor ceremony. Dad doesn't deserve to be Meatloaf. Mods, go ahead and cut that guy's head off. Feeling violent, by the way. Jaws, do you remember any like particular things that I did? I always spend the experience like outside of myself watching other people. It's not really like something that I am a part of. I think at most it's like I just sit there and I stir shit up. There was one thing that I kept doing that was fucking everybody up outside of the farting. Every now and again, Jaws would start laughing. Oh, Madagascar. Fuck, I have to tell you guys about that. every now and again, Jaws would start laughing really, really hard. And like I would see him laughing and I would scream out, "He's choking, choking, he's choking!" And everybody would fucking turn at him, which would make him laugh even harder. And then I would scream louder, "He's choking, he's choking!" But for some reason, as I would get further into the joke, I would get like more and more British, and I couldn't stop myself. So every single time it would happen, "He's choking, he's choking, oh my God!" Every single time for like 40 times in the night. I did that so many fucking times. And like, it made me laugh so hard I started to throw up a little bit. Have you ever been in that point where you laugh so hard you have to check yourself like a lot? I was there. I was so there. Like, at one point, I did that joke. And then I like, quietly, I got up and I walked into the bathroom and I looked up and down at myself in the mirror naked to make sure I didn't shit my pants. I'm not even joking at all. Arar, will we ever get a snack stream? Maybe, if you guys are really good. But that would be a horrible stream for you. Because instead of it being like, "Oh, this is so funny," it would be me spending 4 hours trying to not let you know that it is even happening. Okay, it would be, it would be a lie detector stream. That's what that would be. It would be me spending the entire stream pretending it's not possible. Isn't Arar the snack of the stream? You okay? No. You guys are so dumb. But anyway, we did one other thing that I think you guys ought to try. For those that indulge themselves in the earth, there's a movie you got to put on. Kumi wanted some background noise, and she asked us to put on the movie Madagascar. Have you ever seen that movie? It's about a bunch of zoo animals trying to escape to the wild and get out there. I love you, Arar. I've been a fan since you started. Dude, your name is Wonder Goat. That's so rad. Thank you, Wonder Goat. I love you too. And I think about you all the time. You inspire me. Thank you. Try not to make that sound creepy. Listen, if you guys haven't seen the Madagascar movie while partaking in any sort of experience, I happily encourage you to try that. That movie was the weirdest trip ever, okay? We're sitting here having a good time, and like we look over at the screen, and there's like fucking psychedelic lights flashing. There's like zebras falling from the sky. There's like meat splashing on the screen. There's penguins doing like fucking flips and karates. And it was crazy. Like absolutely crazy. I didn't remember any of that. And we couldn't look away from it. Like we thought that it would be good background. Kumi started getting angry, violent even, because we weren't paying attention to what she was saying because we were so locked on the movie. It was insane. Genuinely insane. That movie fucked me up. I'm gonna watch it again too. I'm being so serious. It was crazy. I've been following since the first 10 followers. I don't know about that, but I'd like to believe it. I don't know if that's true. You should watch Beau is Afraid while zooted. It fills you with existential something or another. You know what? You are a true viewer because you're lying just as much as I do. What the fuck is that? Arar's eyeball. You know I have two of them, right? Who just did that? No, don't congratulate that person. Who just made themselves my eyeball? A new ball just dropped. The first one that's not in my nutsack. That's great. Dude, new type ball. Mods. You know, I've been gone for a week. I am not playing this ball game with you. One of these days, I'm gonna host like a tennis match, and it's gonna be exclusively using your names. Every ball that I hit's gonna be one of your, wait, that's bad. That would mean like I'm playing a game where I'm hitting my balls around. We're not gonna do that. That idea has been removed. We need Arar's left thigh. Are you trying to fucking summon me? Like, what are you trying to do? I don't know why I'm reading this chat. Like, have you ever been in this moment where you're sitting there just like, they're saying so many more interesting things than I am that I can't fucking look at it? I can't look at the chat right now because you're distracting me from streaming. Stop talking. I'm trying to tell a story, okay? Well, anyway, so Madagascar was crazy and like we were doing crazy stuff, but it was awesome, okay? That was it. I don't know. There's probably other stuff that I don't remember. Like, I definitely remember the moment that Jaws was totally in the zone. Like, I remember that. I remember the wall stuff, and I remember Maya noshing on that breadstick. And I have several recordings. There's one other thing that happened that really freaked me out. At one point, Kumi was like really upset that people weren't paying attention to her, which is fair. It's very fair. We were all very much paying more attention to like the walls. So that was fair. She's trying to say something, we weren't listening. So she goes and she grabs the remote to the television and she does the one thing you should never do to your friends while they're high, okay? And this isn't a personal opinion, but I stand by it completely. She finds the most cursed, evil, nasty, like, YouTube playlist. Imagine my experience. I'm a little doinked, okay? Maybe. And I'm sitting here eating. Okay, well, this is incriminating. I was eating an entire cake. The whole thing. That's beside the point. That has nothing to do with this. I was eating a whole cake, but anybody would have if they were given that. So that's beside the fucking point. There might have been a cake there. It was Biscoff flavor. It was awesome. I'm on a real Biscoff kick. I just discovered that flavor. Either way, that's not the point. So I'm sitting there eating this entire cake. Kumi puts on videos that are absolutely nightmarishly cursed. You want to know what I'm talking about? I mean, like literally a video of like a dog taking a shit with like the Australian national anthem playing in the background. Nothing else. And it's like slightly down pitched. What do you want? Like a chicken nugget in a boat that's been like AI enhanced to sing like Blue's Clues intro music to me. And I'm sitting here trying to eat my cake and I'm like, oh, like it was so sad and awful. Don't do that to your friends. Don't do that. Don't play that. If you were to teleport anywhere in the world right now, one way, and not teleport back, where would you teleport to? Right there. That's where I would go. I would go right there. And then I would walk back. He loves us. Yeah? Why not? Good morning, Arar Feet Enjoyer. I don't love any of you. Okay. Anyway, so we woke up the next day. Jaws walks up to me. And you ever see like the shine of somebody's eyes? Like they have this spark in their mind, they're thinking and active, and there's something exciting in there. Have you ever seen that? Okay, so Jaws didn't have that. Jaws was missing that, and I knew something was wrong. He looked at me, and he goes, dude, this guy's still high. This dude is still doinked. He's not in here. That is not him. I don't know who that guy is, but that's not him. So you know what we did? We went to Waffle House and we ate a nice Waffle House meal and concluded our adventures there. And it was awesome. It was pretty dang good. However, here's why all of this matters. Here's why I'm telling you any of this. I spent so long not working on my channel, not being around my stream, around you guys, that I felt so disconnected and off. And I'm still feeling off right now. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm off. I don't feel it. I don't feel like I'm in the zone right now. But I was very much looking for inspiration. Jaws looks at me and he goes, why don't you just like make a meatloaf in the shape of your dad? craziest fucking thing he's ever said to me, by the way. And that is exactly what I'm going to do today. That is today's stream. Because that was genius. He said that. He was totally doinked. But he was right. Fantastic idea. That's what we're doing today. So that's it. And I think it's time we start. I'll show you guys the stuff I want to show you. But before I do, I hope you liked story time. Press 5 if you liked story time. Before I begin, I do want to tell you guys about one more thing, but this is kind of like a casual thing. I don't know if you know this, but it is actually officially summer. It's summer officially right now. It's time. It's summertime. And that means that in approximately 4 or 5 days, I can't remember the time, 4 or 5 days from whenever you're watching this, it might have already happened, the official submissions for the 24-hour game stream will be done. They end, I think, on the 26th. So if you haven't already, this is imperative. I am doing a stream where for 24 hours, you guys will choose every single game I play with no limits. I will play each one for an hour on the hour. It is entirely up to you guys. You guys control this. But in order to find out the games, I need you to send them to me. So if you join my Discord, which you probably are already in there, but if you're not, this is probably a good idea. Join my Discord, submit 5 games, PC, Wii, Switch 2, no limits. Every game, any game, you completely control exactly what I do. If you're not in there, you should probably be in there. That's very important because it's about to be end times on submissions. I wanted to do something for my very first 24 hours, but I also wanted it to be something that you guys were imperative, like you are the core. And so I feel like this is the best way to try. I'm actually really nervous. I'm afraid I'm going to fail. Also, if you've submitted 5 games, say coconut. Fail how? I'd like die halfway through. My fear is that I am going to get like 18 hours into this and somebody's going to say, dude, play Cooking Mama. And I'm going to put Cooking Mama on the screen and she's going to be like, stir. And then the camera is going to pan to me and I'm going to be like, and she's going to say, better than mama, or whatever she says. And that's not going to be good either. That's my actual concern with the whole system. I feel pretty bad about that. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Yeah, this is not going to look good. Okay. It's time. Meatloaf. Do you know how to make a meatloaf? Allow me to tell you. You take a big old hunk of meat, you put that thing in a bowl with some binding agents, and then you bake that thing for a long period of time. Here's the deal, here's the catch. This meatloaf is a little different than your typical meatloaf because this meatloaf will be featuring 2 special properties. I want it to be in the shape of my dad to honor him, and also have his 5 favorite foods, of which I can introduce to you now, if you like. What do you say? Excuse me. Okay. So, in a public survey of my dad's favorite foods, he gave me 5 great answers. OG Reese's Cups, Trail Mix. I got the ones with the M&Ms. Twizzlers, again, in my house, even though I don't eat these. Nachos that I'm going to make at some point. And then last but not least, the hardest ingredient to find, I got black cherry ice cream. And I'm gonna put those into a meatloaf to honor my dad. I don't know how it's gonna be, but I'm gonna eat it. And I'm gonna use all the other stuff that goes on meatloaf too. The real question is, do you think I can get the others in the house to eat it? That's what I want to try and do. Okay, first things first, I need a bowl. It's cooking time. Everybody say in the chat. Everybody knows how we do this. Everybody say, it's cooking time. We've never said that before, by the way. I want to get everything ready. I went to the grocery store with my friends earlier today, by the way. They were with me as I was getting these things. I almost got caught talking to an elderly woman by one of my friends, and I had to just totally bail on the entire conversation so that I didn't get in trouble. I'm not telling you what we were talking about, but it was very close to being incriminating. I need meat. Ugh. Whoa, dude, chill. I got ground beef. It's gonna be like 2.5 pounds of ground beef, and then, you know, like typically when you make one of these, you have like onion and you have like, you know, some sort of like binding, like breadcrumbs or something. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm gonna do what I believe is like my mom's meatloaf recipe, because that makes the most sense. And then I'm gonna add in all of my dad's favorite things, and we're just gonna make that, all right? This is like a more casual thing. I'm not following an instruction. So let's meet this thing. Step numero 1. Meat fresh from the loaf. Yeah. And then a second one, because I want... Why am I making a lot of this? Why wouldn't I just like make a tiny one? I bought $30 worth of ground beef. Why? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Because your roommates will want some. I don't even know if a fucking dog would want any of that. It's 30 bucks, yeah, it's ground chuck. It's nice. All right, we've got our brains ready to go. I need to add an onion. Let's cut up an onion. Here, would you guys watch this? Don't look at it. All right. What does that say? I can't read that. Dude, rustic troll. You just kept your sub going. The one that you got from Grim. Okay, Mr. Grimskull just gifted 1,000 subs a while back, and now I've got people continuing it. That's weird. Odd. Also, I've missed a lot of subs. We're gonna have to go back and look at all that stuff. Man, I'm rusty. Okay, 1 onion. That one looks gross. What about this one? Does it really matter if it's gonna be in there with Twizzlers? I don't think it does. 1 onion. Chat, pick number 1 through 3. That's the knife I'm gonna use. Woo! My house is weirdly quiet. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. Nice. We're gonna cut up an onion. When's the last time I cooked on stream? Does anybody even remember? Okay, I'm just gonna like do this and talk like I normally would. So listen, I need to be honest with you guys. This is probably gonna be the only stream this week, which I'm kind of really depressed about. Can I do like a little bit of a checkup with you guys and tell you some stuff that's going on? I don't know if maybe that's too much to tell you about. Maybe I shouldn't do that. So a friend of mine recently told me that they didn't feel comfortable coming in my chat because you guys are too nice to me. And I started to think like, maybe I've developed like too much friendship with you. But I've decided that I don't care about that. Anyway, so this is gonna be the only stream this week, most likely. I'm about to go on another trip, which I'm kind of not wanting to do, to be totally fair with you. But it's a break, and I guess I supposedly am supposed to take those, even though I don't want to. Just saying. Hey, fuck you, I see you guys, assholes. Fuck you. That'll fool them. I don't really want to take a break. I feel like I just took a break, but supposedly I have to take breaks. I have no interest in doing that. Oh, I guess I should chop these. Well, whatever. Who cares? It's just an onion. You know what I mean? Like, it's chopped onion, whatever. I heard Arar has smelly balls. What the fuck? Okay. Whoa, mama! Wait, what? Dude, Freddie, thanks for gifting 5. Freddie, what are you doing, bro? Thanks, man. Hey, thanks for gifting 5 subs. Okay. That's awesome, dude. You don't have to do that. That was sick. God, fuck yeah, dude. Okay, here's the deal. Real talk. Real stuff here. As you guys may or may not have heard, this is between you and I, okay? Wait. Swear on a different toe. You did pinky earlier? Swear on a different one right now. And you choose the toe, but you have to tell me the toe. Pick a toe, swear on it, okay? Don't does it in my chat. First gifted ever from me to the best person I know. Dude, that's really kind. That's awesome. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I won't forget what you've said. Swearing on the big toes. Okay. So if you guys don't know, I really love you. I love you guys. You're like my favorite people. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if I told you that, but that's true. Whatever. I love streaming. I love you guys. And I have been trying for a while now to use what you guys have given me to to take this to the next phase, you know what I mean? I hate saying it out loud, but I've been trying to do this full time. So I can spend all of my creative energy, my feelings and my focus on you guys, right? Which isn't something that I thought I was gonna do. I didn't think that I would get this far, but I am, kind of. Dude, Dan, what's going on, baby? I hope you're doing well. I wasn't planning on, I wasn't expecting to get this far in streaming. So, obviously, I want to do this full time, which I've been talking about a lot lately, because it's on my mind, and I usually just tell you guys what's on my mind. But there's a big thing coming up, a really big thing. And I am almost at the point that I can tell you about it, and I am still deciding whether or not I should do it. And I can't make up my mind. I can't make up my mind. So, I'm gonna do what I normally do, where I don't put on an act, I don't put on a performance, and I just be myself, because I think that's the only way that I can handle what I do. I really want to tell you guys something important. I want to tell you about this decision that I'm trying to make. As I do a stream dedicated to my dad, I think it's only fair that I continue to be open and honest with you. Does that make sense, or am I just talking to myself here? Does that seem like too much? I can never tell. This is a more personal stream, in case you can't tell. Nice. I met a dude that makes knives the other day. And I didn't have the heart to tell him what I do with them. Okay. Didn't I see a cool click adventure game where chat was able to choose for you to eat soap and some sussy sauce and baked amazing cookies? You might have seen that. That might have been me. Oh, dude, that guy just got eaten by an ad. That's tough. Okay, I'm gonna add my chopped onion to the bowl. You could cook this, but who cares? Oh man, that was such a nice comment too. Okay, so here's the deal. Oh, should I tell you? Oh, you gave the guy a sub. Awesome. Thanks, dude. And that started a hype train. That guy's like, holy shit. Should I tell you? I don't know if I should. I don't think I should, chat. I think I should keep it to myself. I like secrets. I like not telling you things. What if I said, Fuck, this is hard. Just lie to us. Yeah, I guess I could. What if I said that I have a timeline? And what if I said, oh, is this the time to tell you? Does anybody know what day it is today, right now? Do you know what day it is? Say it in the chat. Monday, that's close. It's the 22nd of June. Okay. You know what? You guys are everything to me. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on. Because that's what you deserve. August 1st is the day I begin this. August 1st. What does that mean? What does that mean, huh? On August 1st, I am going to do one stream, and until the end of August, a stream every single day. I am going to stream every single day. And what I am calling the I Quit My Job to Follow My Dream-a-thon. Every single day will be a demonstration of my most passionate, favorite streams, the ones that I think you guys enjoyed the most, all of the moments that I felt were the most special to me. Every single day I am going to stream. They will be my best ideas, my most experimental ideas, the ideas that I think you guys aren't even ready to see yet. Every stream that I've ever loved, I will go back on games that I've played that I thought were really special. I am going to do all of it. I'm going to do this. August 1st. Write that down. That's the day I begin. That's the day I follow my dream. That's the day I quit my job. That's the day that we are in this together. I wasn't going to tell you guys until it was a little closer, and I'm trembling right now. Because to tell you the truth, I have never ever done anything so stupid in my entire life. I am terrified. Terrified. You know, can you imagine a man that's about to make his dad into meatloaf and fill it with candy? Can you imagine a man like that trying to say something serious? Bold and brash, more like belongs in the trash. I'm serious though. The Dream-a-thon starts August 1st and ends at the end of August. Every single day. I'm telling you, I'm going to do something different every day. I feel good about it. I don't know how to say that with like a I don't smile when I'm serious. I think when I'm serious, and I'm serious right now. I have never spent so much time working on something in my entire life, and I mean that sincerely. Every single day, I have put thought into every single stream. All of them. And, you know, with that entire calendar up, I'm only going to tease one stream to you. But I'll tell you that there's a couple of things. What to expect, at least. There will be another Backseat Chef. I am bringing Backseat Chef back for that entire Dream-a-thon. You will get Backseat Chef. You will also get Cooking Quest 2. That will be in the Dream-a-thon. And I have, in fact, summoned a being from another dimension to return. Our great, powerful wizard, Gloribus, will be there to help me. Gloribus will be at the Dream-a-thon. Everyone will be there. This will be the biggest thing I've ever done. And I want it to be a love letter to you. I wanted to show you everything I've ever loved and the reason why I do what I do every single day. And while it is a bit of a challenge to me to put this in front of myself, I will have goals for you guys to achieve and beat. Some of them I really do not want you to do, but I will put up sub goals for the first time. And if they are met, you guys will most likely be quite satisfied. Shirtless Minecraft? Who knows? Anything's possible. That's it. That's the announcement. That's what you get. Okay? That's my whole spiel. I'm done talking about it. You'll see more later on. That was a teaser, by the way. Also, for that month, I'm not going to tell you what's coming up next. You're just going to have to live with it. Okay? Is that fair? All of it is going to happen. Do I need to cut anything else? I don't feel like I need to cut anything else. Yeah, what if I want to cut up the Reese's? You know what I mean? Is it true you jump scared Kumi? Like constantly. Pretty much all the time. I do it every single day. Okay. We got onion. We got meat. The next thing I want to put in this thing is flavor. I want garlic powder. That'll do. How much garlic powder? That'll do. Like a little bit. A little bit of garlic pea, little GP. And then salt and peppy. I don't know, I'm just kind of going with it. I feel weird, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I want to turn the stream off. I'm embarrassed, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't want to fucking talk about this. You guys are subbing, I don't even want to look at it. I feel so bad. Have you ever had something so good happen to you in your life that you don't want to tell people or acknowledge it? That's how I feel all the time. I don't want to talk about this. I'm nervous. I'm trying to not talk about this. It's not a big deal. It's just the biggest thing that's ever happened to me. That's all. Okay, fine. I'll read what you guys have said in subs. Fine. Okay. I see that after Vidar gifted that sub, that Mushrooms and Onions also gave out a community sub. No idea who that went to, but thank you. Viking Rivar also resub for 5 months. Dude, fuck yes. And then a gifted sub from Willard is super nice. And then my third ball, resub for 5 months. How have you been here for 5 months? I've had balls like my entire life. And then, oh, thank you, Kepley, for gifting us up to my eyeball. That's great, buddy. Okay, Mr. I ate a whole cake. Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you eat my cake? Wait. That's not what I mean. I meant oh, my God, that's not what I meant at all. No, don't say okay. The stream's over. How do I turn it off? How do I turn off the stream? Where's the camera? I can't find it because all my stuff's moving around. Whatever, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, and you don't, whatever, all right? Who cares? Shut up. All right, next up, an egg. I want an egg in this. You gotta have an egg as a binder, okay? If you're making a meatloaf, you gotta put a little egg action in there, okay? 1 egg-arundo. And get ready for this. I watched this one on television. You guys ever seen this move before? Okay. Oh, yeah, see, that was sick, wasn't it? Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. Just what I do on the weekends, Sometimes I just, do a little egg action. Yeah, some people call me the egghead. Others call me the cloaca king. Yeah, it's whatever. Just what you do. What about it? You know what I mean? What is that? Okay, I'm not reading that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, HK, for gifting a sub to Cake Eater. That's great. What goes through your head to make you even do that? Like, why did the thought cross your mind to be like, oh, you know what I need to do? I need to get that fucker in here. You're weird. Okay. Dude, this isn't working. I'm too far off the rails. I need to come back down to earth. I'm gonna put Reese's peanut butter cups in this. Is my dad still sober? Hey, Dad, do you want me to chop up your Reese's or just toss them in there? It's up to you, man. So, like, you can have whole Reese's in your meatloaf or just, like, kind of cut them up. What do you think? Why? What do you mean, why? Well, this is my dad's favorite snack, so I have to do it his way. This is my dad loaf. You guys never had a dad loaf? Use them for my eyes. That's not what I thought was gonna happen next. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna chop up a couple of them, and then we're gonna use the rest to make eyes for my dad. Dude, okay. Well, I want it to be infused with the flavor, so we're gonna add a little bit, okay? Never heard of a dad loaf? I'll show you a dad loaf. When I'm done making it. I'm making one right now. We're gonna just chop up a couple of Reese's cups here, and that'll be good. Blush, I think. Is this anybody's first stream? Please say no. I don't want this to be like your first experience here. Thank you, HK, for gifting a sub to Dad Love. Real cool. You know I know your face, dude. I know you. I know what you look like. All right, buddy? Glurm? This is not your first stream. I know your names, okay? I know where you people live. I know your grandmothers. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this up. I just want to have a little bit of this. Oh. Just want to put this in there. Yes. Hey, can I ask what's up with all the cereal boxes over there? Oh, dude, all those. Sometimes when it's late at night and I'm feeling really frisky, I come down here and I cover myself in cereal. And then I just roll around in a big giant ball pit so I feel like I'm in a bowl of milk. All right, let's do some trail mix next. Can we see next time? Oh, yeah. If you guys are subscribed to the channel, if you do exclamation point Milk Boy, it brings up the camera. There you go. Yep, there we go. Hey, whoa. Exclamation feet pick doesn't work anymore. Don't give the sub to Milk Boy, dude. You're pissing me off right now. Okay. Next up, going into the meatloaf, is trail mix. There's some chocolate covered, there's cocoa almonds, peanut M&Ms, and then some honey roasted peanuts. My dad, growing up, really liked peanut M&Ms. I like them too. So I have to put those in there. And then I know what we're gonna do. The Twizzlers are gonna be his beard, because my dad has great beard. No hair up top, but tons of beard, right? He's got a really good beard. So we're gonna do that for the beard. Oh yeah, we're in the zone. I feel it now. I can feel it. Hi, Cheerful Chaos. Has anybody ever told you you got a good name? Like, that's a good name. You should keep that one. I'm gonna use the Twizzlers for the beard. Now my big thing here is, like, I bought these Cheez-Its because when my mom makes meatloaf, she puts Cheez-Its in there as like the dry binder to hold stuff together. But the thing is my dad loves nachos, and growing up, he had a specific recipe. I'm gonna show it to you. First thing you need is a plate, just like this one. Okay, we're gonna remove the meat. from the heat. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the oven too. Chat, pick a number, 400. All right, 400. We're gonna set it to 400. Good job. Here's the recipe. So this is how my dad makes nachos. First step, get yourself little nachos, chips. All right. Yeah. Now this recipe involves no cats, by the way. So pretty much no cats involved. Thanks, Moose, for making that command. Momo. Hi, baby. Yeah, you can say hi to the camera. Hi, baby. Look, everybody. It's Momo. And a picture of my dad. Hi, baby girl. Hey, whoa, Mama. Don't do all that. I'm gonna need you to hop down. I'm in the middle of making a masterpiece. Thanks. Okay. Did you guys get step one? What was it? Write it down. Step one, you're gonna remove it after stream? No, you're not. Exclamation point Milk Boy is staying forever. All right? If you are a viewer that is subscribed, you can do exclamation point Milk Boy, and it will reveal the secret Milk Boy camera. It's the only way. Momo, no, baby, no. That's bad. That's sharp and dangerous, and I love you. Yeah, you can hang out there. That's fine. Okay. Step number 2. Get yourself a bag of cheese. I think my dad would do cheddar. I'm doing Monterey Jack and cheddar. Okay.
Momo, it's not your time.
Oh, you're done. You're in trouble now. It's time for a kitty Zuka. Wait. Cheese on your chips. Got it? Any cheese will do. Take them, sprinkle them. Everybody watching? Wow. You only do that much if you are wasteful. Cheese on the chips. Did you guys get all that? Now, final step. Put it in the microwave. Then you turn the microwave on. There's a pizza in here. Some asshole put an empty box of pizza in there and the napkin. It's real nice, dude. Thanks. I guess I'll just sit that over here. Whatever. Now you mic them like a min, maybe less. 27. As if there were any indication the pizza was finished, the napkin was a cherry on top. The napkin was the, hey, I ate the rest of your pizza and I kept my hands clean while I did it. That's all that was. After about 30 seconds or so, get a little closer to the microwave, but you want to just check and see what's going on. Impatient people open it up. It's done! Okay. Now, I've fallen for this before. It's hot. Don't touch it. Unless you have a rag for grabbing. And that there, my friends and family, is how you make my dad's favorite food. Nachos. Which is just chips and cheese. Sometimes he'll do nacho cheese Doritos. What do you think? You want some? Well, too bad. They're going in my dad loaf. All of these are going in the dad loaf. Well, maybe not all of them. Is this hot? Oh, it's a little hot. I'm going to wash the knife. It's hot. Don't make fun of me. You know what I've noticed? When I feel like physical pain and I like screech in agony, I look up at my chat and I expect somebody to be like, Arar, are you okay? Are you all right? Instead, somebody's like, asshole, you could have asked. And yes, I'm fine. Thank you for not asking. Now I feel bad. Oh, fuck. I don't want you to feel bad. Now I feel bad. Look what you did. Is that oven ready? No. I never laugh at your pain. You should. Good boy. What the fuck am I, a chihuahua? What do you mean, good boy?
Good boy. Good boy. Oh, good boy.
Fuck are you talking about? What? My least favorite part of this process is, do you see what we're working with here? This looks like a clown who was detonated with C4. That's what we have here. That's what's in this bowl. It's a fucking blown up clown. And I am like about to mix it up to make it into a meal. I need to prepare my board, okay? So once I add those chips and I stir this thing up, it's gotta go into the patented Meatloaf receiver, okay? Ah! Sorry, that sound freaked me out a little bit. Meatloaf receiver, glass dish. I see you're back to being a cannibal. No. Is it still cannibalism if it's your dad? Different question. All right, this has got to be good now. So you take your chippies. This is how you make a patented dad loaf, okay? And then you just crush them. And ideally, they get integrated in a way that doesn't like destroy your mouth later on in the day. Doesn't matter. At this point, you might as well just start just hitting yourself in the head with a hammer because you're not gonna like what happens next. Let's just get these all crushed up. Did I say all of this, by the way? Is there any fact checkers in the stream? Did I say all of the chips? You did. I did. Really? Can somebody fact check that person? Okay. Ouch! Die. Dude, I just want to eat some of this. I don't even want to put this in here. I'm going to eat this one with the most cheese on it. Hey. Like a bald ass. Ah! Winston's licking it up off the floor. That still has to go in? No. And I'm not putting those in there. Whatever. Okay. Wash your hands. It's a dad loaf. Everything must go in. Okay, so when I started the stream, nobody knew what a dad loaf is. Now that I'm halfway through it, everybody's like, dude, I know what a dad loaf is, and you're doing it wrong. You're doing the wrong dad loaf. Drink the soap? Why don't you drink my butt? What, afraid of a little butt? I mean, whatever. Whoa, mama, what happened? Wait, whoa. Dude, Aries, thanks for giving 5 subs, baby. Oh, yeah. Everybody, pray to that God. Pray to Aries right now. Be good for all of us. Okay. Do I have any gloves? Because I don't really want to meat handle this thing, but I will. Okay. Chat. I'm giving you guys a choice here. This is entirely up to you. Should I go and get some nice gloves? Or manhandle the dad loaf raw? 1 for the good, fun, happy option. 2 for the other one. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Well. So this, okay. Wow. Okay. So as you can see, I have ground up one clown, and now I'm going to turn it into a meatloaf. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Is this better or worse than eating it? Whatever. Yeah, honestly, whatever. There's nothing to... Okay, fine. I'm trying to find anything to do other than this. Fine, I'll do it. That's good. You got to push it together and then bind it. That's good. I feel like this is like a creature that would grow from the bottom of like a middle school floor in a cafeteria. Oh, dude. Oh, okay. Oh, it's got texture. The crunching is really not good. Do you guys like the squelching or the crunching of the meat? Oh my God. You know, some vegetarian right now is watching like, they fucking hate watch me. That person is watching me with anger. Like, I gotta see the end of this so that I can hate it longer. Oh God, that's roughly coming together. Why'd I make so much of it? Dad, why are you so bald? What the fuck, dude? It's like warm and cold at the same time. I don't like this. I don't like it. And the color of the M&Ms is bleeding into the meat. So there's like weird like green patches. Okay. I can say that we have officially achieved Dad Loaf Part 1. Next step, transfer into the prepared Dad Loaf dish. That was unsettling. Okay, now I need to shape it into the shape of my dad. Oh, shit. Okay, he's bald. Dad, do you still have your ears? I'm gonna assume no. Okay. All right. Somebody's gonna come here and think I like ripped my dad's head off. And now I'm cooking it. You still have one ear. Okay. That's kind of convenient because I think I accidentally only made one. Okay, round and then beard at the bottom. Okay! Dad Loaf is in the zone. I'm just gonna clean up real quick because every part of my body wants to come off of itself. I'm feeling like my skin is loose. Yeah, let's just wash all that meat down the drain. That's good. Modern Michelangelo with the Dad Loaf. Oh, how goes the recipe? Meatloaf, yum. Oh, do you want to get a closer look at it, dude? Yeah. Yeah, dude, no. Meatloaf coming along great. Every part of it. I think a little soapy water just got in it. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. In fact, I don't even know anybody that cares. This is like going to Disneyland to eat paint. That's the only thing I can say describes this feeling. Okay. Let me show you what we're working with. I don't fucking know, dude. So this is the shape of my dad's head. I don't know what orientation. Here he is.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it smells fucking awful.
It does?
It smells weird.
It's a Dad Loaf.
What the fuck is that smell?
Well, it's either the nachos, the meatloaf, the peanuts, the M&Ms. It could be the Reese's Cups. I might have forgotten to mention the smell. It smells like, yeah, well, it smells like a vulture threw it up. Whatever. We're having a very special, intimate episode, okay? Why can't we just not worry about the little details? Okay. My dad wanted some Reese's Eyes and a big Twizzler beard. I forgot to add ketchup into this, which is a key ingredient, and I'm not going to. Unless he asks me to, in which case, I'll find a new dad. I instantly evacuated. Hell yes. All right, we're gonna end this with ketchup on it. That's fine. On a meatloaf? Dude, okay, let's just be very clear. If at any point somebody comes into my stream right now and they're upset about the ketchup on this nacho cheese M&M's Reese's Twizzler fucking meatloaf, if anybody comes in here and they're upset about the ketchup part, eat that guy. Don't forget the ice cream. I've decided I'm gonna serve it with the ice cream. Okay, I'm gonna rip these in half. Hey man, I just got here. The ketchup is too far. They shot him before I could even say anything about it. I don't know if you guys know this, but all of my mods are like snipers. Every one of them is like a sniper in the ceiling. They're all just looking down on you in the studio, waiting to take you out. Okay, this is an option. Arar, sir, I just came in. What are you cooking? Well, my dear friend, this is called a dad loaf. And if you don't know what that is, a dad loaf is something you make the day after Father's Day to thank your dad for being a part of your life. And you dedicate an entire day to making a recreation of him out of meat. And then to celebrate him, you cook him and eat him. That is a dad loaf. It's something that I've been trying to start for a whole now. And I'm hoping that it catches on. My dad has a beautiful beard, probably the best beard I've ever seen on a human, which is the best. So I'm giving him a big old beard, and then, but no hair up top because he's very bald, okay? Okay, let's put that one right there. Hi, young man, I saw you were in here and I wanted to say hi. Dude, I miss you right now. I've been missing hanging out with you, dude. Okay, one more of these. Okay. And then you eat it, and then you remember what you're doing with it, and you feel a little weird. Hang out with a mirror, it's the same thing. Dude, he's like my stunt double. He's not my clone. Okay, got the eyes. Can I put on like the beam light of destruction? Does that look better or worse to you guys? I was confused when I saw a young man and Arar in the same room. Did Kumi ever tell you guys about, maybe I told you, did Kumi ever tell you guys about what I did? I let somebody think that he was me. I let somebody genuinely believe that they were meeting me when it was actually him. That light's too bright for me. They were a very nice person, but they wanted to say hi, and I'm gonna just be very forward and very honest. Young man is like a very handsome dude. He is so much more handsome than I am. I promise. I know some of you guys will be like, that's not possible. No, I swear to you it is. He's a very handsome man. And so when they walked up and they started introducing themselves, thinking they were talking to me, I didn't step in on that. I'm not getting involved. Hey, look at that guy. He's a nice, you know? So like I let it be. I let that happen because that's what you do sometimes. Sometimes you gotta just like, you know, take the little victories and let that be your life. Are you gonna at least cut the ketchup with the balsamic to try and balance the sugar and the acids? No. I'm gonna hold this up to the camera and say, Dad, does it look like a mirror? And he's gonna say, yes, son. And then I'm gonna cook it. No ketchup. Got it, Dad. You could add some mayonnaise so it looks like a shine on his head. You are a creative person. A wrong one, but creative nonetheless. I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff in chat here. What's going on here? There's a lot of stuff that you guys were saying to me. Oh, okay, I need to do something. Callie, stay in your fucking seat. I need to talk to you. Dad, what do you think? Oh my God, oh my God. What do you think, Dad? Does it look like you? It's uncanny, right? Like a mirror. All right, well, I think we should put this thing in the oven and bake it for an hour. And it goes. Just gonna go ahead and toss that in there and absolutely certain that it's gonna come out looking good. All right, timer, 1 hour. Timer. Okay. Well, there we go. That's 1 hour set, and now I have some stuff I need to talk about. So, no, that's not what I want to talk about. That's just what's in my heart. I have a bone to pick with some people. I recently went through and, well, now the cat's out of the bag, I can tell you about this. I recently went through and I tossed up some stuff on my Throne. If you don't know what that is, or if you don't know about that, Throne is a page that exists where I can toss some stuff up there. And if you guys feel like it, you can help me by supporting my channel and funding some of those items that I put on there. Typically, I put things on there that I think are either essential for the channel. I'm gonna give you an example of the most essential item I've ever been gifted, okay? These, the microphones that I use every single stream, got those from Throne. You guys paid for them. You literally made this possible, okay? That's an example of a good use. Well, unfortunately, I am possessed by like a animal. And so I put some goofy stuff on the Throne page. And I didn't even get a choice. You guys just jumped straight on it and just immediately bought stuff off of the page. And it was ridiculous. You're looking at us like a disappointed dad? I'm sorry, I don't mean that. Fried chicken flavored candy. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for paying for the, oh, and then the hot dog candy too. Thanks guys for buying the nightmare candy off of the Throne. So Callie is one of the people, Kumi's buttery gawk. I put an item on there. This is the one I wanted to talk about. Now that you know that August is my goal, I need to tell you guys a little thing. I don't know if you know this. I get a new phone case every couple weeks because my job, my construction job, destroys my phone every couple of weeks. And you want to know something I've never had that's really, really like vain, but I don't know, I kind of really want it. I don't know why. I've always wanted a nice phone case. I've never had one. I've always had like the cheapest one I can buy because they get destroyed so fast. So I put on my Throne a Ditto themed phone case. And yeah, dude, you instantaneously bought that off the Throne. So I wanted to personally thank you. But you're not gonna see that on my phone. It is my physical incentive. I know it doesn't seem like it's a very special item. It's actually very important to me. It is my physical proof that I am done with my job. It's the thing, it's like the physical thing that I can hold to say like, this won't get ruined ever again. I don't know if that's dumb. Maybe that's stupid. Actually, it is stupid, isn't it? But like, I was expecting that to happen like during or further. I wasn't even expecting it at all. But instead you did it within like a few minutes of me putting it up there. So I just wanted to make a special thank you for that. And then also, fuck you, man. You made me really emotional for no good reason. Like, I don't know. I just wasn't expecting that. That was very fast. As I wash down the contents of my dad loaf, getting sentimental at the meat going down the drain. Go down the drain, asshole. Being real doesn't matter what you pick. The significance you place on it is why it's important. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I need to clean this up. I want to show you guys some stuff. Would you be interested in a little, hey, let's check some shit out demo? Because I got some stuff I want to show you guys. On the subject of you guys sending me stuff, I got some stuff in the mail, and I want to unbox it. Thoughts? Do people still do unboxings, or is that old school and I'm just being a grandpa right now? Is that something we do? Maybe not, actually. Maybe that's an old deal. Do it. All right. Now, I can't show you guys everything that comes in the mail because obviously it has my stuff on it, and I don't want to do that. So, I'm going to show you the first thing. And if you were the person that funded this item, please say that. When are you getting a P.O. box? I'm not going to get a P.O. box. I think Throne is a great medium. You guys can actually send surprise gifts and stuff on Throne. You can just do that. And if you feel compelled, you can. Okay? I got this one. Special item. This is it. Here's a box that I don't know what's in it. Special gift. Unboxing time. I don't know what's in here. It's really light and it was entirely hidden from me. So I don't know what we got. And I'm gonna pop it open. This is like Christmas. Oh man, this could be awesome. What do you think it is? I'm gonna guess this is, it could be anything. I'm gonna assume it's food related and I'm gonna guess that it is, I don't know. It's gonna be something goofy, like a food item in the house. That's my guess. It's not gonna be butter. Nobody does butter for me. I'm gonna assume it's something fun for the house. Something I'll like. Imagine it's spices. Ooh, that'd be fun. Oh, that'd be fun, I say. What am I, a mother? Here we go. Sorry, a little gassy. Okay, here we go. It's not gonna be balls, it's gonna be something good. It's a horse on a stick. It's a hobby horse. Okay. Okay, I'm not reading fucking. Shut up, I don't want to laugh right now. I'm mad. Don't type me time to horse around. I'm not reading that. Press here? Nothing happened. Warning has sound effects. Warning. What do you mean warning? What is this? Wait. Pull for try me. Fuck you, man. No! Shut up! It's still going! I don't want to touch this cursed item. Shh! Shut up! Shut up! Please! I'm never unboxing anything on stream ever again. And of course, this is the one fucking unmarked box. It would have stopped sooner if you rode it around the kitchen. I'm gonna beat you with this. Oh, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to be seen with this. Oh my God. This is awful. This is the worst thing I've ever received. I hate touching it. I don't want you to have a, what is that? What is the fucking horse emote? I don't. You know what this feels like? This feels like a shaman's wand or staff. Like, you know what I mean? You know? That's what this feels like. It's kind of nice, actually. Feels kind of good to hold. You know what I mean? It's got like a power to it. Ooh. Feels kind of good, though. No, I cannot. I can't do it. This is like giving me like an evil power. This is evil, okay? That's what you've given me. You've given me like a dangerous item. I'm not touching that thing. That's not happening. I'm not. Listen, I don't give a shit. Skip 5 minutes ahead in the VOD. I'm not even on this thing. I'm never going on this thing. Is it soft? It's weirdly not soft. Like if I hit somebody with this, they would be, delete that emote. I am not having a hobby horse emote in my channel. I swear to you, who added it, you are unmodded, you are banned for the week. Delete that. Don't cover your tracks. I saw that, Moose. I saw that. Snitches get stitches, he says. Fucking stitch you. I dare you to bring it to off, Kai. You know, I don't think I will. How am I going to explain that to TSA? What do you think I'm going to say to them? Oh, yeah, so, I just like horsing around. That's not going to work. They're not going to go like, oh, yeah, that's fair. They're going to go, what is wrong with you? And dude, they're going to make me open it up in front of everybody. Hi, Birdie. How's it going? How are you? How's it going? How's it hanging? Tell them it's a sex thing. Are you fucking kidding me? How could you have found the worst sentence to type and typed it? What's that you got there? This. It's a photo of my dad. There he is. See him? That's my dad. He's bald. He's handsome? Yeah. I don't look anything like him, though. That's my favorite part. My dad used to make these jokes when I was a kid that I was the mailman's kid. But he made the joke so often, and like I don't really look like my dad that much, that I started to think that he was telling the truth, and it kind of freaked me out a little bit growing up. Even now, I'm just like a little bit like, is that true? Your dad looks like the Big Show. I don't even know what that means, dude. Okay, listen. This is totally unrelated to me. We're talking, it's an unboxing video. Let's unbox the next item. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put every item into this box and just pull them all out of here. And that's how we're gonna do this. We're waiting for the dad loaf to finish. If you didn't see the dad loaf's inception, just wait. It gets better. This is a fucking instruction manual on how to use my horse. Thank you for your purchase and support of your new stick pony. You can assemble it by screwing the wood into the wood hole. You can activate neighing and galloping pony sounds by pressing the button on the ear. We're here to help. If you need assistance with your product, at any time, please contact us. And then there's no contact information. Thanks. Well, can you demonstrate how to use it? I will shove this stick up every single chat member's ass before I ride this thing on my fucking channel. It's time for the next unboxing. Now, unfortunately, I know what item this is. Dude, Arar, put the wood in the wood hole. Get out of my house! I don't want you to talk to me. Let me check on the dad loaf real fast, and then we're going to keep going. Light. Oh, fuck. Dad, you're going to have a bit of a tan. I forgot that would happen. Thank you for gifting a sub to... All right, guys, let's keep on moving. What's inside the box? Who gave this? Actually, hold up. Who bought this? Who bought the horse? No. Who bought the horse? We did. Okay. Moving on. I finally made it to a live stream. Where are your balls? Balls, talk to that person. Talk to that guy. Okay, next up, are we ready? What is this? What am I even looking at? What is that? What is this? Oh, it's these! Oh, shit. It's a giant thing of Pop Rocks. Wait a minute. Did I put this on there? Did you just send me this, or did I put this on there? There's no way. Oh, yeah, dude. Can we do one right now? I actually just saw this guy make he made like 25 of them. It was on there. Ooh, how does that work? I didn't put that on there. Somebody else must have. A lot of people have control over my throne, so. I saw this guy put a bunch of Pop Rocks into like a drink, and then he drank the whole thing, and it seemed like he was gonna throw up, and I kinda wanna do it too. I'm watching your blue food review when I realized you were live. Like, you were, really? Oh, that's cool. What did you think? What do you think actively? Don't mind this. What do you think? Well, we're gonna eat a little Pop Rock action, because I kind of want to see what's up. Hold on. When's the last time you had Pop Rocks, dude? You know they made these by mistake, right? This was like a chemical accident. This is mystery flavor, and there are no ingredients that tell me the flavor. It says, hey, we care for your health. It's now dye-free, but still 100% fun. Oh! Oh, damn. Oh, shit. They're like, yeah, hang on. I gotta turn this light on. Is that light? Okay, that's light. Can you see in here? They're like yellow. Do you see that? Don't look at me. You're making me feel ugly. Okay. They're yellow. It's weird they're yellow. They're mystery flavor. They're yellow. Oh, yeah! Woof! I made my stomach growl. What the fuck? It's like smelling salt. Lemon. I have no idea. I don't know what they are. Okay, let's try them. I'm gonna put the mic. I'm gonna put the mic in my mouth. Here we go. Should I just do the whole package? I'm doing the whole package. No, I'll throw up. Can you hear it? I don't like it. I hear it, it's like raining in my head. How do I tell it to stop? Okay. I can like feel it in me. It's like wiggling me around. I wasn't expecting Arar ASMR. Wait, that's like a banned term, Quack. You can't say that. You motherfucker. Listen, you make them want ASMR when you type that. Guys, how do you get it to stop shaking you? What's the flavor? Oh, I forgot the flavor. I don't know, dude. Let me try again. I don't know. Was that the worst answer I could give? I don't know what it is. Like, they don't taste like food. I think when they said mystery flavor, the scientists like messed up or something. Like, if I had to describe the flavor, I would say it tastes like a duck, which is, sorry, Quack, dude, I'm sorry. I don't mean like that, dude. It tastes weird. Like, not like you taste weird, it's just like it's odd. No, dude, not you. It's weird. It's like, it tastes like a pond, but like somebody peed in the water. And it hurt my teeth. Well, I mean, I might as well finish it, right? Oh. It's sour. Why is it sour? Oh. Oh my, oh, it's sour. Oh. Thanks for that gift. Oh. I didn't like that. I can still feel it like popping around in me. I didn't like it. You know what would make me feel better? No, I'm not doing it. I won't do it. I won't fall for it. I'm not falling for it. No. Hey, why did I have to tune into Arar tasting piss-flavored Pop Rocks? Well, wouldn't you like to know? Do exclamation point milk boy and you'll find out, but only if you're subbed. It only works if you're subbed. Oh, we got commercials coming on. I can feel those still in my stomach. That does not feel good. I need to put this knife away before I go crazy. Let me check on the old dad loaf real quick. We're about halfway through the timer. Well, okay. If I had to describe how that looks right now, I would say it looks like I cut Santa's head off and I just baked it. I'm gonna be honest with you, it looks real bad. Ride the hobby horse. Hobby horse. Hobby horse. Are we in ads right now? Are the ad viewers not able to see this? Wee! Whoa! Shh. Whatever.
No, turn off the stream. Whatever. What's its name? It's not getting one. Fine, fine. I'll keep going. That was your one. You get one. I just, you ever do something you regret? Ever? That was it. Listen, I'm not saying I'm not about to rationalize this item. I'm just saying, like, it's satisfying in a way. I mean, like, kinda. Oh, thank you, Dad, for gifting 5 subs. Thanks, Dad, everybody. Hey, say thanks to my dad. And forget about this. It's going to the wood chipper. So dumb. It's not getting a name. That horse is getting a name when I get $100. Hobby horsing lover. Thank you for gifting a sub, Christine. That's great. Cool. Can we name it Glue? No, we're not naming it at all. 100D. No, don't listen to me. I'm not talking to you. Chad, we're not talking. We're done. We're going through some stuff right now. Okay, so that's the end of the You Guys Gave Me Stuff segment, which I thought was really sweet of you, but I do have another thing to show you out of a package. If you're still in the mood to see me opening stuff up and going, wowie zowie, it's up to you. The next item is actually very special, incredibly special, and topical, and it's kind of pissing me off a little bit. I know what it is, so that's why I'm telling you all this stuff. Press 1 if you want to see another box. Enjoy your new phone case. Thank you, Callie. It's not here yet, just so you know. I can't pull that one out. You guys want to see? All right, let's see. I have to open this one off camera. I could do the box reveal again, but I have to open it off camera because this one's got a little bit of additional marking. This is something that I ordered, okay? This one's from me, and I spent a lot of money on this. Wow, oh man, I can't believe I have this. Okay. I just put it under my ball sack. Okay, here we go. Are we doing Return to Nasty Sodas? Maybe if that gets purchased, we'll see. Did you show your gifts from MomoCon already and I missed it? I did go over a few of them, yeah. I'm sorry. Okay. This next item is very special. You guys didn't buy it for me. This was out of my own reserves. As you know, there's a 24-hour gaming stream coming up where I play every single game you guys ask me to play. No restraint. You guys choose, I play it, right? In this box is a game I've wanted since birth, since the day I was born. However, it is also a $200 game, which is more than GTA 6, mind you. This is a very rare collector's item that I have inside of here right now. I wanted this one to collect it, but I also, so in the list of submissions for games, this was one of the most requested games. And even though it was really expensive, I didn't want to take that option away from you guys. So I ordered it, I bought it. It's a little expensive, but if you guys want to see it so bad, I figured, you know, why not, right? So I reveal to you a very special game on the Wii. Oh, it's wrapped up. What could it be? What is this? And what is this game? Rhythm Heaven Fever. Rhythm Heaven Fever. What is this? What is that? What's that game, huh? Rhythm Heaven Fever. Rhythm. Yes, I know how to speak. Rhythm Heaven Fever for the Wii. This is a very special game. This was a $200 collectible item, and it is in fact in front of me. This was my first time opening it. This is like one of the rarest games that you can get on the Wii. It's incredibly unique, and I'm going to play it on stream. I gotta check the disc. We're checking the disc together. Ooh. Wait. How do I? Yeah, it's fine. It's in good shape. We're good. Disc art. Check it out. Rhythm Heaven Fever. I know this probably seems like a big deal to me and not to you, but this is actually a huge, huge game. It's $200 to get this game. It is one of the best games of all time. I never got the chance to play it, but a lot of people were asking me to play it. So I got this game. And when I purchased it, the person messaged me and said, hey, by the way, I know I said I have this game, but it's actually coming from somewhere else and it might not arrive. And I thought I was getting scammed. But it did eventually show up. I ordered this quite a while ago. So we're in. I probably shouldn't smack it like that. But I'm so happy. And you know why I'm also equally pissed off? You know I'm really mad about this game that none of you give half a shit about? You know why I'm mad about Rhythm Heaven? Because just like that person said, I ordered this game, and then they announced Rhythm Heaven Groove for the Switch 2 a day later. One day. They announced the better version of this game one day after I spent $200 on it. So I'm gonna play this one, and then maybe I'll get that one. 180 CIB, very good condition, is a good buy? Yes. Yes, it is. That's what I did. I made sure I got all of this. You know, I'm starting a game collection, even though I shouldn't. And I'm trying to experience games together. There's 50 plus games in there, just so you know. 50 games. I'm very excited. This is actually probably one of the best things I've spent money on in a while. And I'm totally enabled to do stuff like this because of you guys. I've never collected anything my entire life, just so you know. I've never done it, ever. I've never had a collection of any kind, ever. This is the first one, ever. And this was like the flagship in my brain. This was the game. So, big thank you and W to the entire community for supporting me and enabling me to do stuff like this. Thank you. I'm gonna put it somewhere safe now. I can't hit it. Oh, Cooling Soup, thanks for gifting, or for subbing for 5 months. I appreciate you, dude. How's the dad loaf? It's still dadding it over there. It's gonna be a minute. When is that 24-hour stream? The day hasn't been chosen yet. I needed all the entries, and I gotta make sure that I have it as perfect as possible before we do it, okay? I don't like to make false promises. I've done it in the past, it feels terrible. I like to make sure that I have everything like lined up before I do the idea. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, hey guys, let's do this huge idea, and everybody gives me like hundreds of games to pick, and I buy all these games, and then I can't do the stream. Feel me on that one? Just saying. Let's see, Dad Loaf, you looking okay, bud? Jesus! I take a lot of pride in my ability to communicate and describe things in meticulous and beautiful detail. Some would even say that my mouth is a movie theater for you to come into and scratch it. Some would say my mouth is a script for you to read and hear. And I would agree with that second one. And I have been given a moment of absolute dissonance, for I cannot describe anything about that creation. You just wrap it up, dude. I hate this place. Hey, Arar, where can I submit a game? Dude, just pop into the old Discord. I've got a Discord. It's probably pinned. If it's not, you can do !Discord. And then there's a channel in there after you pass the bot question where you can submit games for the 24-hour marathon. Call it a marathon, it's just a 24-hour show. Listen, whatever, dude. I don't care. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Dad, are you still there, man? Are you good? I feel like we need to do a wellness check on my dad. The Discord is the only reason I knew you were live. The Discord is the primary place that I tell people I'm live. Otherwise, I just vague post on the other platforms. I say things like, turning my dad into Meatloaf, and then nothing else. And sometimes I'll even link the stream. I wouldn't say that I'm a good content creator, but I am doing it with all of my heart. Now, I kind of want to tell you guys a little bit about my dad. Is that okay? I don't know if you know this. This stream's about my dad, obviously. I'm making a dad loaf. But I don't think I've really talked about him very much. My dad is, just like my mom, one of the most supportive people in my entire life. One of the greatest, most joyful inspirations that I've had the pleasure to have in my life. If you guys like the way that I make jokes, if you like the way that I put my heart into everything, you can just directly thank my father for that. That's like just him. That's just my dad. That's just what he is. And I am just an echo of that man. If this show means anything to you, like it does to me, that is just a result of my father. That's just my dad. You know what I mean? Here's a good example. My parents, my mom and my dad, have been watching my stream the whole time. Not like checking in sometimes. The whole time. When I had 3 viewers, it was me and my parents. Okay? I have always had their support. Always. They've never stopped supporting me. Did you get a haircut, by the way? I did. I don't know how you can see that under my hat, though. There's a hat on my head. It's kind of funny if you look at my stream, it's just like my dad is just like the upgraded version of me. And I feel like if my dad was a streamer, other than the fact that he's bald and would get a lot of bald insults, he is so funny. He is a funny guy. And I've developed my sarcasm as a means to handle him. I have like the sarcastic gene because my dad was so funny, I needed to find some way to tear him down. That's a real story. Do you think you're gonna go bald? No. As much as I kind of want to, I don't think I'll go bald. I have a really good hairline and I don't get my hair from my dad's side. They're all bald. That's true. Baldness skips a generation from your mother's side. Well, nobody on my mom's side is bald. So I don't even know what to tell you. Bro wants to go bald. Think about the advantages of being bald. For one, you just automatically get into the bald guy cult. So all bald people love each other. Boom. And just because I have hair doesn't mean anybody loves me more. Is there a single person in chat that looks at my hair and thinks, I love that. I like that guy because of his hair? Is there anybody? I'm gonna assume the answer is no. Because it's just hair on my head. Look, hair. It's not even sticking right. It's sticking up. No. Don't. You're just saying that to mess with me. My entire opinion of you is based on the fact that you have hair. Reverse that, that's how I feel about you, bud. Unfortunately for me, I am not gonna go bald. And I know that you guys without the hair are like, dude, you don't wanna be bald, being bald sucks. Well, let me tell you, first of all, I don't wanna wash my hair. I don't wanna do that, yet I do. I don't wanna have to fix my hair in the morning, yet I do. I can still wear this every stream. You would never even know I'm bald. Can you tell that I have hair? If I look at you like this, do you think I'm bald? Imagine me bald right now. See? It wasn't bad, was it? Blah. Sorry. And my last case for being bald, and this is the most important of all of them. Bald people are way funnier. It's just a thing. I don't know what it is. Bald people, I don't know how. Maybe it's because of the environment, the conditions they've been put into. They're funnier people. I don't know if it's because they're funny looking or if it's because they've got more to fight off, they're funny. 2 out of 2 bald people in my chat right now are funnier than I am. We have to be funny to survive. There it is. Can you name 5 bald people? My dad, my grandpa, Moose, Steve Harvey, Shaquille O'Neal. 5 baldies. And they're all pretty funny, aren't they? There you go. I'm bald and I'm not funny. That was the funniest thing I've ever read in my entire fucking life. Everybody laugh at that guy. Everybody look at that guy and laugh at him. Laugh at him. He's bald. Laugh at him. See, there you go. That was real funny, buddy. 20 more minutes on this dad loaf. It's probably not going to be done in 20 minutes either. Not at me, not with me. No, no, no. Laugh at him. Do it a little harder now, actually, and start throwing a little stuff. Okay, should I eat some Reese's or some Twizzler? I kind of want something to snack on while I wait. Oh my God, they're throwing fucking tomatoes at that guy. Ooh, that's tough, man. Well, anyway, so that's what I mean. Bald guys are just funny. For some reason, whenever a bald guy's involved, you can just laugh. It's interesting, isn't it? Laugh at Arar? What do you think you're watching, dude? It's all comedy. Have you guys ever, like, this is random. This is just me ranting. I'm gonna ramble about something. I was buying something at a farmer's market the other day. It was like a drink. And I had tried a sample of it. I thought it was really good, right? I walk over to the guy and I'm like, hey, I want to buy some of this. And he began the longest sales pitch ever on his product when I was already going to buy it. Has this ever happened to you? Have you ever gone to buy something from somebody and they just start selling you the thing that you're gonna buy? Oh shit, a raid from Heavenly. Don't worry, I'll fight him off. How do I unraid somebody? Oh, dude, you're here now. Can't take it back. They've armed me with the worst weapon that could have been given. Out of breath, man. You're here now, bitch. So sit down. You can borrow one of my 16 balls. Live a little. I'm making a dad loaf. It's my father turned into a meatloaf. What you want? What were you doing, buddy? I haven't been on Twitch in like a week. I haven't seen any of it. Did I just show my dick and balls? I think I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay. Anyway, yeah, man. We're just waiting for it to bake, and I'm bored. So I'm doing what bored people do, which is playing with horsies. You know what I mean? I don't know what to say. Is this guy always commando? Are you baked? Ban that guy. I'm not high. I am not high. You would know. Am I always commando? Yes, I am, actually. I'm not the only one on Earth who sits like that. You've just made me feel awkward. Whatever. I don't know. This was like supposed to be like a catching up stream. It's not supposed to be like an actual event. I don't know. I'm just sitting here. This is gonna be the only one for the week too. We're gonna kill that chatter later. Thanks, bro. I'm glad. Dude, did you know that my mods just sit in my chat like snipers waiting to kill everybody? It's kind of fun. You wanna see? Mods kill that guy. Bye-bye. Feels good. Feels real good. Nothing like having an elite group of snipers around to shoot people for you. 1984? What does that mean? I had a dream the other... Wait, no, I can't tell you that. Yeah, I can. I had a dream the other day. I had a dream the other day that I was naked, walking around in like a supermarket, but it was kind of like a mall and like a grocery store combined into one. So it had like double layers and stuff. And I was like stuck in there naked, and I had to like try and get out of there, but I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't want to be caught, but it was like closing time. And at one point, I think I came up with the solution was to cover myself in eggs so people would think that I was a chicken. I don't really know. My dreams don't really make a lot of sense. But long story short, somewhere in that dream, I started like rolling around in my... Holy shit, this was right after I watched The Backrooms. I don't think I should watch movies anymore. Yeah, so anyway, it was right after the Backrooms movie, and I was like rolling around in the eggs. And at some point, I think I kind of became like slightly lucid and conscious of what was going on. And I knew that I was in a dream, and I was like trying to convince myself that I could bring the eggs with me. And when I woke up, I was just like drooling in my pillow. Hi, Momo. There's no moral to the story. Here's my cat, Momo. I would be scared if Arar had a normal dream. I just don't tell you about my normal dreams. I dream about the stuff that everybody dreams about, like meteors falling on the planet, or like clowns breaking into your house and bouncing around on you. You know what I mean? Like all the normal stuff. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You stretch? Yeah, Momo. I should make a Momo loaf next. Hi, baby. What day is today? I just realized it's almost Rena's birthday. Kitty. This is Momo. She's my daughter. Earlier today, we had guests over, and one of them was sitting down at a couch or something, and Momo jumps up on his lap, and her butthole started leaking all over him. Sorry, I'm trying to do the Disney thing. Yeah, real proud of her. And then you know what happened next? Kumi yelled across the house for Maya to come and wipe her ass. And you know what? She did. It worked great. And I watched. I watched the whole thing and pretended I couldn't help because I was too busy setting up the stream. I had 2 hours. I had 3 hours before I needed to stream. Is she neutered? Yep. Yeah, she's just gross. She also has like a really big butthole. Sorry if this is like, oh man, I'm so excited to see Meatloaf today. I love food. And then I'm talking about Momo's big butthole and turning my dad into the Meatloaf. You know, that's like not cool, but whatever. She's dripping. Dad, do not type that in my chat. Dad, delete that. Somebody get my dad out of the chat. Don't let him type that. He can't type that. He's not allowed to type that. What the fuck? Dad, don't type she's dripping. Don't type that. And I'm not seeing any screenshots of that later. Hang on, that was a big message. I gotta read that. Fuck me, dude. You can't type stuff like that. My stepdad had a cat that would do that before she got snipped. Oh. That's kind of wacky. Yeah, I think Mom was just gross. It's the residual Father's Day clout. Let him be. You're whack, dude. I can't do that. The baby kitty. The nasty butt. No stretch. Whoa. Momo. Momo, the ceiling fan. Oh, that was close. You're right. I lied. There's no ceiling fan. Whoa, bitch. Chill. You want some of this? I'll take you out. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Momo. All right, you run the show. Look, there's the camera. See that? Now you do it. No, don't come over here. I'm busy. No, I'm busy. Don't come over here. Look at the camera. Show him the camera. The camera. The camera. The camera. Here it is. That's my hand. Yeah, she didn't give a shit about nothing. Holly, what are you doing? Where have you been? You don't just come in here and give 5 subs. I mean, thank you. W hole, everybody. Thank you. W hole. Huge hole. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for that big hole. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That was really sweet of you. Let me check on my dad loaf. Jesus! It looks like Thanos got eaten and shit out. That's not what you want it to be. Yeah, so that's my legacy, if you care to live it. There's my daughter. Nice. Nice. Good job. I was showing a friend of mine your point and click stream, which I was tragically unavailable for. Oh, you know what? Hey, that's a really good reminder. So, I don't know if you guys know what W Hole is talking about. I did the stream a little while back. I called it the Cooking Quest. Anybody heard of that one? I did this little thing where you guys could point and click on the stream and control me like an NPC in a cooking game. I don't know if you've heard of it. You might have heard of that one. You guys made me eat soap. That's right. Good job. You remember that. So I was talking to a very, very intelligent person. Hey, don't go in there. I was talking to a very intelligent person over this past weekend, a friend that I had over, like I was mentioning. And I don't know if I've told you, but that stream was actually a very, very, very special stream. It was very enabling. It gave me an idea. I wanted to try something new, right? And I wanted to find a way to give you guys control over what I was doing in my kitchen. But when I finished that stream, to tell you the full honest truth, I actually wasn't very satisfied with it. I don't know if I've mentioned that on stream. I think I might have. But when I finished that one, I wasn't really happy with it, which is crazy, I know. Even though I looked recently, if you go on YouTube and you look at the short, just the short from that stream, there is 12 million views on that one singular short. I'm not gonna pretend I don't see it. I see it, I know it's there. There's 12 million views there. So yeah, you liked it a little bit. And I was doubtful of the idea. But the thing is that stream was actually a test of a much larger idea. And it was a test that succeeded, which is kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting that. So I talked to a buddy, and I think I have figured out a way, though I'm not gonna get too into the details of it, but I think I've figured out a way to follow up with what I have labeled as the 5 greats. I have 5 very well written, very prepared streams that are on that level or above that I didn't think were actually possible to do, that are now possible to do. And I don't know why I'm telling you this. I guess I could have just done it and like been like, hey, check it out. But I kind of just want you guys to like know that they're like I can do this now. Isn't that crazy? I'm so excited. I would like to get into contact with more creative folks, people that program and also get involved in like the API situation on the back end of Twitch, because I've got another couple ideas that need that. And that's what I'm getting into. I've got some ideas that I think everybody's gonna enjoy, but they're not ideas that you can just go out and do. You know what I mean? Like nobody's done them yet. So I'm in the process of making some of the greats, we're calling them. I don't have any dates on it. I just want you guys to know that like that's kind of what I'm working on in my free time right now. Though I haven't really been able to work on it in the past week because I've been busy, and then I'm not going to be able to for the next week. But I don't know. That's part of my plan. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll see one. Maybe even next month. I don't know. I really don't know. Me? Going gaga. You know, man. Dad loaf's almost done. Oh, wow. The Reese's have turned into like 2 giant turds on his head. That's good.
Whoa, Mama, what is that?
Well, I just looked at that. Dude, Ezio, why'd you just give 20 subs? What are you doing? That's insane. Why? Why'd you even do that? What did I do? Thank you. Man, that's crazy. Man, I don't even know what to tell you. I'm moving, so I can only give 5. Dude, why do you think this is a competition? Any subs is crazy to me. Just imagine doing that. That's so kind. Jesus. You guys are whack. You're whack. You're weird. You guys are weird. Hi, Cammy. Have you ever told Jaws that it's Kami, like God? Why did I get gifted a sub? I'm not even following you. I mean this in the nicest way possible. Who are you? My name is Arar. I'm cooking my father, who I've shaped into a meatloaf, and sometimes, if you're really lucky, you might see one of my balls. One of my 16 balls. They could be right next to you. Nice to meet you. And if you don't like that, that's okay. I accept differing opinions here. Dumbass, stupid fuck, idiot. Watch me as I ride my horse, dumbass. You are what you eat, they say. And I'm a meatloaf. I'm intrigued solely because of the hobby horse. There are 2 wolves fighting inside of me right now. It's part of your brand now. I'm gonna brand you, okay? I'm gonna brand you with my toes. Oh God, I don't wanna do the hobby horse thing, but it's so funny. Is the timer still going? Yes. Chat, would you like me if I was 3 feet tall? Hey, I'm breaking into your house and taking the ditto. Are you, that's like my favorite item in the entire house. Nah. D, you are like 3 feet tall. You can't talk.
You want to come at me? You want to come at me? I've had a lot of caffeine. I'm ready.
It's like the most sad joke I could make. It's evil. I've had no caffeine. If you make hobby horsing part of the brand, someday you could do an actual horse riding stream. No, I'm so sorry to tell you this. If I make hobby horsing a thing as like a part of my stream, I should be banned from real horses forever. If you have any affliction that makes you want to be a hobby horser, you shouldn't be allowed around horses or the rest of society in general, okay? 2 questions. Now that I realize we are kind of in a stream, I forgot to do this. Have all of you guys checked in for stream today? I completely forgot to ask that. That's like super important. You have to do that. Yeah, see, look at this. Oh my God, you guys. What are you doing? You have to check in for stream. You can't just show up and not check in. You have to check in. That is like a law. Yeah, caught. Yeah, caught. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys didn't check in for stream. And second of all, did you say hi to each other? I'm not raising barn animals here, dude. We're not horsing around on this stream. Okay, that's an extremely topical statement. Well, I'm horsing around. You're not. Make sure you say hi to each other. I forgot what I do. I need to temperature check my dad loaf. Can you believe that the show is almost over? How does that make you feel? Oh, you guys sad? Are you gonna miss me? I'm gonna be gone for a whole week. Actually, longer than that. I'm pretty sure after this stream, I'm gonna be gone for like 2 weeks. And then I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna cry. We need the dopamine rush of watching a counter go up each time we check in. What does that mean? Wait, whoa. Man, what are you thinking? What does that mean? You want a counter to go up every time you check in? Do you guys want some sort of like meter to go up as you guys check in as like just like a flow rate kind of thing? There's not much incentive otherwise. Huh. Okay, go in my server, go in Discord. Everybody go in there. And don't type stare when I'm thinking, asshole. I'm thinking. Oh! Sorry. Shh. Go on my Discord and type check-in meter or whatever. Whatever. All right, well, the meatloaf is supposedly done. And in order to check the tempi, I gotta get up in that thing. Like my dad for his colonoscopy. All right, it's gonna be rectal. I don't want to get sick. Okay. Well, that is unfortunately the perfect temperature. Okay. Yay, it's done. Everybody can clap. I really don't want to consume that. I'll wash this later. Yay! Yay! I'm not excited. The entire crowd of people have shown up to clap. Who are you people? Why not? Dee, do you know what this is that I'm about to take out of the oven? Genuine question. Do you know what's about to come out of the oven? Seriously, do you know? No. Okay. For all of you just now joining in, Skulker, what the fuck, bro? For all of you just now joining in, I turned my dad into a meatloaf, okay? Not literally, like I made my dad into meatloaf. I got my dad's favorite foods, his top 5 favorite foods, and I made a meatloaf in his visage to honor him out of respect for making me with his. And so I am now about to pull the dad loaf out. You were supposed to fill in the blank there and say meat load. You didn't. Jesus. Okay, everybody, who's ready for the grand reveal? Are you excited? This is gonna be disgusting. Yay! Here we go! If you're ready to see my dad's meat loaf, let me hear you say, "Show me the dad loaf!" I love chants, dude. Chanting is what it's all about. Oh, God. Oh, it's sizzling and bubbling and boobling. There it is. There it is, everybody. That's it. We'll get closer when I feel a little safer. Why isn't anybody excited anymore? Who cooked up the family dog? Okay. I worked on this all day. How many souls went into that? Stop typing funny stuff when I pick hot items up. There it is. It's my dad. Can you see his beard? Oh, he's burning me. Ouch. I just made some bullshit. Hey, this is my dad loaf, all right? Is that Twizzlers? It's his favorite candy. And it's Reese's for eyes. Is he leaking? Well, how do you think he made me? This is my first. I'm so sorry. There you go. That's it. I don't move the camera very often. This is a new one for me. That's my dad right there. What do you guys think? Look good, yeah? Oh my God. What do you guys think? Rate it on a visual scale of 1 to 20. That's got to be a 40, right? I would try it. You are like me. The only difference is I'm going to try it and you're going to watch. On a scale of 1 to 20, y'all. 3.141592654. Huh. Well, I made a meatloaf, not a pie. Bro guy? Broski? I'm trying not to say broski anymore. I say broski a lot. I don't know what is. Should I not say broski? That, like, am I such like a dork? I was watching cartoons the other day, whatever, and I noticed that I sound a lot like Mordecai and Rigby, and I don't know if I can like change that about me anymore. Me, Gongaga. It might actually taste okay. Dad, I think you're wrong. I think that this is... I'm going to go ahead and just snap a quick photo. I'm going to post this in the Discord later for anybody that feels like having trauma. What the fuck? I just noticed I got... Oh my God. This doesn't look like my dad. It looks like I took Torbjorn and I asked AI to turn it into fucking spaghetti. What the hell is this? I just noticed on my phone I have a notification from a friend telling me how I can get my hobby horse through TSA. Don't text me while I'm looking at my phone. Do not text me while I'm looking at my phone. I'll be compelled to answer. What? What is it? What are you saying? How are you? I'm all right. I'm all right. Here's a picture of that. Hey D, can you post that picture in my Discord, please? Since you're sending me fucking texts while I'm streaming, can you post that picture in the Discord? Since you're so adamant about, you know. I just took that picture. Make sure nothing's in it that shouldn't be in it. Is my dick out? No, my dick's not out. Okay. Okay, she's gonna post that on my Discord. So you guys, if you want to see what this looks like in higher quality than you should, go to my Discord. Holly, why did you just gift? You just tipped $6.70. I can't even see what you would have said. So now I have to go and I have to look up what Hole said. I need to make my entire workflow better. The message didn't come through. Yeah, because it's broken. I have to read it. All of my stuff's broken. I need to like fix everything. This meatloaf is a hidden gem. Keep it hidden. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Yeah, if you guys want to go see the meatloaf, go ahead and join the Discord. Everybody, go, go, go. Get in there. Go, go, go. Like you want to. All right, what do we serve this on? We got to put it on some kind of plate. I'm thinking paper. Thoughts on paper? We have paper plate and we have regular plate. Which one do you want? Paper plate, huh? Only one response. Hands. I'll have to give you some fucking hands. It's your father. Just eat it with your hands. It's gonna be like 200 degrees. I can't eat it with my hands, man. Firmly grasp it. You don't love your father. I don't like that. You're funnier than me. I don't like that. I think you should stop. I'm putting it on a plate, and that's the end of that. All right? It's getting put on a plate, and then whatever happens next, happens next. You don't love your father? I'm sorry, I forgot that I had to eat my father. It's a shame that everybody has to do this at some point. All right, I'm gonna try and pick this up surgically. This might be the worst decision I've ever made. Let's get in it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bon appetit. Okay. Hey everybody, check it out. Here it is. One dad loaf. What do you think? That's right, looks just like him, huh? You try a piece of that. Looks like Cthulhu. Now you're starting to understand me a little better. Doesn't it start to make a little more sense? Yeah. It's messed up. Is it cooked on the bottom? Yes. Why do you ask that? He needs the ice cream? Okay, for one, I am not exactly pleased that you've been paying attention. There is one, fuck you, man. There's one more thing that goes with my dad loaf. His final favorite snack. Black cherry ice cream. Arar, I'm in the middle of my night shift. I would eat it all. What the fuck kind of night shift are you doing? Zombie defense? What the fuck do you mean you would eat it all? What does that mean? Holly, why are you giving subs? You're doing stuff. You don't give me subs when you have a life to live. Thank you for the W2. W hole. Now this is bringing childhood memories. Were you beaten? Okay, I gotta find the ice cream scooper so I can scoop out my eyeballs and never see this again. We have this dumbass ice cream scooper in this house. This flat thing that's almost like a spoon. Pisses me off every time I have to use it. That's just an aside. That's just me ranting. Sub goal reached. Sorry. Thanks, everybody. And in about a week, 1,000 are going to drop off of that goal. Just so you know. It's an incredible accomplishment, but it is not going to last. That's an ass digger. Yeah, I'm glad I can scoop the poop with this. That's great. Thank you. Dad, do you want this? Like, do I do this part? Moose, shut up. I'm not. I knew that comment was coming. I can't stand you. I think my dad's dead. Oh, wait. Dad, do you want this? Are they still solid? It whistled. I know you didn't hear it. It whistled when I touched it. Oh my God, they like toot. Okay, yes, I do. Okay, Dad, thanks, man. All right. One scoopage of what will eventually be poopage. To top off my dad's delightful dinner, my dad loaf is christened with one slice of black cherry ice cream. There it is. Holy shit! Whoa, Mama, thanks for 25 subs, Plagueis. That's awesome. I really think that this is not exactly I don't know if I agree with that decision. Let's recount how this stream has gone, shall we? I spent the Mama Baganga. I love your name so much. Me Gongaga. I spent the first hour of the stream telling you stories about getting high with my friends. I then went on to spoil that I'm about to full send becoming a fucking creator on this channel. I'm going to become a streamer and spend my life being a happy guy. And then you watched me turn my father into a meatloaf, and you saw all of those things, and you said, yep, I'm supporting this guy. I don't know what fumes are coming from your guys' PCs. But thanks. Holy shit, your arms are long. Well, Bagel Pirate, yes, they are. If you don't know, I am a genetic freak. I'm designed for hugging, okay? It's hot. I just noticed that the ice cream is melting across his face. Whoa, 2 nice messages. Hold on, chat room, stop talking. You've come a long way. I'm seriously proud of you, my friend. Glad I get to watch this journey. Yeah, well, it ends when I blow up on stream. Okay, the most important question are, will the horse be coming to Off-Kai? No, it's not coming to Off-Kai. I'm not taking the fucking hobby horse to Off-Kai. I'm not taking the horse to Off-Kai. Are you really just a cartoon character? No, you're not asking, you're telling me. You really are just a cartoon character. I'm getting a new tattoo, chat. Did I tell you that? I'm getting an Adventure Time tattoo. It's going here. Sorry, I burped. Because that was my cartoon growing up. And I believe firmly that even as you get older, you should continue to enjoy the things that you loved as a kid. And remember to feed your inner child and never let them die. Arar's Jake-coded. Oh, no, actually, you said Jake is Arar-coded. That's crazy and wrong. You gotta be Jake. No. Do you guys want to hear what the tattoo is gonna be? Or do you not want to know? I don't have to tell you. I can just show you when it happens. What's Off-Kai? Off-Kai, well, it's a VTuber convention that I was asked to go to because I only have VTuber friends. And at that convention, I will be hanging out and meeting up with all sorts of people, whoever I can get my eyes on. I am not a VTuber. I don't know why I've been asked to go. Why am I going to Off-Kai? Whatever. Okay, Arar VT. Why don't you suck my butt? All right, buddy? I'm gonna tell you how proud I am of you. I've known you for a few years now, and the amount of growth you've had in that span is incredibly inspiring. You're incredibly deserving of the community love. Keep growing and thriving. I don't know, dude. Like, when I see a message like that, which is incredibly kind, I look at what I'm doing. Does this, Dad Loaf, does this scream thriving to you? Genuinely. I'm going because Arar is going to be there. Holy shit, I didn't know you were going, bro. That's gonna be awesome. It's fucked up how many people you've killed to make that meatloaf. It's just my dad. I only made my dad into the meatloaf, okay? There's nobody else. You guys are distracting the shit out of me, all right? I need you guys to stop talking. I want ... dots in chat only as you prepare to... I can quit being funny! Be prepared. I'm going to now cut into the dad loaf. It's time for the very first bite of deliciousness in honor of my father, whom I believe is my greatest inspiration for not only comedy, but cutlery. I would like to thank you, Dad. And of course, I'd like to thank you, Mom, because I think my dad would be nothing without you. I appreciate you more than I appreciate any single human, for I am nothing without you. Your support has endlessly guided me, and I will always, always love you and appreciate you. Even so much as to make this nightmarish amalgamation in representation of who you are, because I love you, Dad. Thank you for being my best friend. But fuck you, you nasty ass. You got a little bit of everything. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh. Oh. The fuck? Oh, whoa, 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 hang on. Ooh. Shh, 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 don't say anything. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, God. Okay. It's awful. That first bite was really good for whatever reason. I think I got like just chips, cheese, and meat, and it was great, and it was really cool, and I was excited. The second one was like eating a raw horse. Like, it was awful. It was hot and cold at the same time. Cold meat doesn't taste good at all. And then it started to like burst, but not like a gusher burst, but like imagine a peanut bursting. I got a Twizzler. Oh, there's meat attached to it. That's fine. Okay. All right. Twizzlers don't normally crunch when you bite them. Tastes like a candle. This looks like I just fucking murdered my dad and stabbed a fork in his eye. This doesn't even look like food anymore. I think we need to see this yearly. I think I need to see a therapist weekly. Well, I kind of did it. And I don't feel really good about it. You know, usually when I get to the end of one of these, I have some big send-off speech. I go, "That's it, everybody, I'm done, I did it." This is what my garbage disposal feels like when I have had too much to drink and I throw up into the sink. And I just ate it. That was awful. Who just sent me a text message? My boss just sent me a text message disdaining me for something. That's very topical. This is your last look. I'm not eating this on camera. Or off camera, for the matter. Composure. Yeah! Chat room, the deed is done. The dad loaf is complete, and the tribute of kindness to my father has been sent out into the world. What does it smell like? Like a clown's butthole. But regardless of how disgusting it is, and will probably be later on, I still want to say that this was awesome. I don't know why I do, but I do. One more bite. I'll finish on one bite, just because you're funny. I'll say thank you. This is my thank you. This stream was awesome. I don't know why you guys even watch my dumbass. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't need to know. I don't want you to tell me. I don't ever want to figure it out. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. You guys constantly try and tell me. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Thank you for your wicked support. Thanks Heavenly for that huge rate. Thank you guys for being a part of the community. Thanks for talking to me while I do this thing. I felt really rusty and out of place when I started this stream. I'm gonna be honest, I seriously did. I thought I was not gonna be in the zone. I'm being for real. When I started this stream, I'm so serious. I started this stream, I hit the start button, and I had an oh fuck moment. I'm not lying. I went, oh fuck, I do not know my flow. But I think I've kind of gotten it back because you guys took me there. Not because I found the rails, but you took me on the rails. So thank you. Thank you for being my people. And like I said, we're in a big spot right now. I am moving towards the biggest part of my life. August 1st, I quit my fuck-ass job where I'm tortured every day, beaten down, scarred, broken, and poisoned. And those aren't exaggerations. I'm quitting that job August 1st, and I'm starting this full time. And from there, I am going to stream every single day of August, nonstop. That is what's next. But in the interim, there's one small thing I am going to be doing, a 24-hour stream, entirely controlled by you guys, where I play any game you tell me to. But I need games. I need your submissions. So if you haven't already, please join my Discord. Please submit 5 games. There is a channel for you to do that. If you haven't done it already, please do. I am so thankful for all of you. There are 300 games that have already been submitted, but I want more. Even though there's only 24 hours, I want as many options as possible so every single person can feel heard like I do when I stream, okay? So please go do that if you can. If you can't, please enjoy the stream when it comes. It's gonna be probably in the middle of July, maybe a little earlier, who knows? That's the plan. Outside of all of this, if you celebrated Father's Day and you have an ounce of love in comparison to the gallons of love I have for my father, just go ahead and give him a call. Remind your dad that you love him. It's really important, okay? I love my dad. That's why I do half of what I do. The other half is my mom, okay? So thanks for watching. Thanks for all the people that followed. Yo, Skulker, thanks for subbing, dude. I'm gonna eat one more bite and then I am done. Do you guys want it from the ice cream side or the Reese's side? It's up to you. No, call your dad, not my dad. Don't say ice cream. Fuck you, man. What did my dad say? Dad, where do I bite? This is your head. The mods are like, fucking move these ads back to fucking ads. Move the ads. I know, guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be out of here before those ads hit. The Reese's. Yeah, baby. Ugh! Reese's eyeball. This is the good stuff. Now, oh, is it though, dummy? No, it's not. Oh, good. That's a fucking peanut. That's great. Oh, oh, fuck you. That's it. I'm done. Oh my God. It's like eating a tire. Oh, it's squeaky. That's the show. Thanks for watching. We're not rating anybody. Tonight, when I end this stream, I just want you to sit there and think about how fucking awesome you guys are. Don't go anywhere else. Just sit there and be happy with yourself for tonight. I love you. Good night. Bye.